Hey guys, Pete with Crunch Time Coaching. Today we're going to be analyzing Emma Raducanu's backhand. Pretty awesome backhand. So let's get right into this. First thing, I love the split step. Okay, so this is something a lot of people don't practice. So I just wanted to point that out. Emma's got amazing footwork. She goes in a split step, and then notice here. This is important. That ball is about crossing the net right now. And we can already see that Emma is starting her unit turn. You can see right here, she's got the racket tip pointed up, so she's already recognized it's a backhand. She's already starting that unit turn. Now the ball is just crossed the net, and what we can see, I just did an analysis, backhand analysis of Medvedev, and I was saying now he doesn't really bring his racket that high. Now, we can see here that Emma, the opposite. So she's got the racket way above the level of her wrists. So this is going to create a loop, which is great for rhythm. So if you've got this, it's awesome for rhythm and timing, except for if it's too much for you. So for some players, having this racket tip up, it goes up. Now it's got to drop quite a bit. So you got to have really good timing to do this. It feels great if you can get the timing because now you've got all this momentum build up into the ball, like you can see she does, and it's like a freight train coming into the shot. And you can see that when she releases, it basically pushes her to the front foot. The back foot comes up, and she's really committed her whole body into that shot. And look how relaxed she is. Look at that follow through, the racket butt basically facing out to her target, and a really amazing looking backhand there. What I want to show you next is a side view so we can break down all her moves and how aggressive she is going to the ball. But I just wanted to point that out, that Emma right there, her first move, that unit turn, this is something that if you want some extra power, if you want some extra momentum, some rhythm, it is a nice thing to be able to put that racket straight up and down. That creates a lot of racket head speed, but at the same time, the danger of this is it's got to move a lot just to get to the tennis ball. And you can see right here that what's important is if she's going to bring that racket head up, she's got to make sure that she tilts the racket head down and below the ball before she comes back into the ball. So, go out there and try that and see if it feels good, or it might be too much for you to catch up with that ball. So you got to be honest with yourself. Okay, now let's take a look at her backhand from the side. Okay, so let's take a look at Emma from the side. Again, what really stands out to me, which I really love, is always her athletic base that she maintains in her tennis. She's got such solid footwork fundamentals, and what you're going to notice as she hits these backhands, again, we're going to see as she's on the move, look how early she gets ready. So right from that first move, people always wonder, when do you get the racket back? Well, we're going to see that she's going to hit the ball around here, and as soon as her first move, she's in that unit turn and running with the racket ready to strike. So she's got the racket tip up already right from that first move. And then she's going to set up, and she's going to hit in an open stance. This is one of the advantage of having a two-hander. It's really hard for one-handers to hit in this open stance. But you can see here, look at the wide base right here, and she's going to hit an open stance backhand. What we're going to notice about her backhand, which I also love about her forehand, because people wonder, hey, do you hit open stance, you hit closed stance? Emma plays tennis like she's dancing. She has a bunch of different ways of going about it. So when she's taken out wide, she's going to hit off the open stance. And look how, as she's hitting, she's also falling to the side. Now she's going to take this leg here. It's already so efficient. Right as she's done, she's pretty much already pushing back. She does a crossover step. So she's going to take this leg, move it around here. Whenever you get off the court, you got to know, hey, I'm in a little bit of an emergency situation, so I need to cross over to get back. Right away, she's already squared up right back in the athletic foundation right there. And now watch how quick the turn is. As soon as she sees that again, she got the racket tip up. And what's she going to do with this one? This one she's got time, so she's going to load up on the back leg. Going to load up on the back leg here, and she's going to drive that front leg forward. And we can see when she's getting ready that she pulls those arms. They're almost straight back there. Almost fully straight back there. Again, the racket tip is up, and so she's going to drop all this momentum into the ball. We can see that right now in that move, she drops real quick, commits all her weight in. Whenever Emma can, she's one of the best I've seen in a long time that really throws her body into the ball. Look at that. So she loads up. She loads up the power, and then she releases it onto the front foot. And that back foot is off the ground because she's just exploded through that ball. Look at the reach that she has also. So you can see that that arm on the backhand, the top hand, is fully extended out. Whenever you can do that, that's a great way to drive your backhand. A lot of two-handed backhands, recreational players, their arms are very short and tight as they're following through. But she extends that through. And then one of the habits I noticed also on her forehand, I did a forehand review of her too. I'll put, at the end of this video, I'll put that up for you so you can check it out. A lot of people really like that. But she's always coming around with that back leg whenever she has the opportunity because she's committing her body into the ball, and she's also working that back leg for recovery so she can also push back to the middle. Now notice she didn't do a crossover step this time because she's closer inside the baseline, and she's obviously doing some cross-court rallies, so she doesn't need to recover as far on this one. We'll take one more look at her backhand. Okay, so now what we're going to see is another interesting, she's going to throw in another footwork move here. She's going to have her body a little more closed. She still loads up on the back leg, racket really high. So big momentum drop under the ball, hitting, stepping in. Notice how often that back leg comes off the ground, and then she pushes to recover, and then she's going to shuffle back. So excellent, excellent footwork. We can always see how quick she's getting ready. So as soon as she basically stops, wherever she stops, she's always ready immediately for the next ball. So those are some great tips you can do to really get your game to the next level. Is focus on your footwork, focus on your split steps, your recovery, and how quickly you can get your racket moving. Whether you bring your racket up that high or whether you pull it straight back like Medvedev, you want to see how quick you can get ready so you got the time to load up and explode. Okay? And then if you can always remind yourself to bring that back leg around so you can push off for recovery, that's going to help you get ready that much faster for the next ball. So this is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video analysis. If you did, give this video a like. And if you want to see more video analysis of Emma, comment below and let me know what you'd like me to do next. I'm thinking of doing an approach shot one. I love her return to serve. I love her serve. So let me know what you want to see next. Comment below. And so you don't miss that video, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks so much for watching.